Hey guys, today we are playing Stanley Parable. Oh, deception. Okay, begin the game. Is never the end, is never the end, and is loading. This makes no sense. Well, this game, a parable is a story, and there's a person that talks to you, but um, he's not a person, really. You'll see.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-eating, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Yay!
And then
So
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, or a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But
Oh wait, let me turn on subtitles.
as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of
What?
his office.
I can't jump.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Oh.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the
I
meeting
don't know,
room.
man.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, maybe I did miss the memo.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, what? How do I interact? I don't know. How am I over here? What? I can fall out? Ow!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. How do I?
Well, I don't know how to
yeah,
say this
okay.
politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so
Wow.
many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm
What do you
enjoying
mean?
what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
Oh,
What
so
Stanley
I said
liked
gay.
most was buttons. He pushed them
Oh,
like some kind of glutton. He did it all day
no.
in a meaningful way.
No, I
But
can't
his
show.
brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite
Help.
terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too
No, I'm sorry.
will become quite unbearable.
I don't want to. Oh, screw this. I don't want to live again. I don't want to live anymore in this. Okay, this time we'll actually try to do something. I know some tricks in this. You don't have to exactly like do what the story tells you to do. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was mean. Close the door.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, no,
What?
no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, I'm pressing lots of times. I think.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
Yeah, I'm
50
clicking my mouse
clicks.
right now. Yeah, but it's kind of delay the sound, but it's okay. Why am I doing this?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay.
Ooh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
This is stupid. 237.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh, come on. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. Wait, what? What did I just say? What am I supposed to do? What did he say before? I don't know. I'm just gonna skip it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why? I don't trust you. I don't like you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to admire it. Just kidding.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, wow.
Yes, really worth it.
Fine,
but eager
fine,
to get back
fine.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't like you. I mean,
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't want to live anymore.
Look, Stanley,
I'm
I
sorry.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize
you
that
are.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have
my God, I
zero
can actually do
consideration
that.
for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I don't feel... What? Oh, no. No.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
No.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these soothies of inspiration come
What
from?
just happened?
How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
World leaderboard. Two seconds. You're mean.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Okay, I'm
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a
this.
prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
If it's the same game, I'm going to blow up. If it's just... Are you serious?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No, 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 I'll save you. I saved you. I saved you, baby. No, 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 no. I saved you.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
It seems. I don't. I. It would be easier if I went a different way, but this is a good way. I play a game where it's family or something, and.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
At
last, the one
Are
thing
you
you've
serious?
always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No.
Where?
Here.
What?
And then. Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay.
Oh, my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I was playing Minecraft for a second, and I was like, why can't I jump?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Aw, man. Okay, new game. Okay, is this game going to be like Dora or something? Dora is my biggest fan. What? I love it!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Okay. Took a dump. Where do I go? What? Oh. Oh, I want to bring a... Okay, let's go.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care
But
much
no,
to seem to stumble
no,
through any more
no.
of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
Whoa! Um, now it feels like I actually broke the game. Oh, it's just, wait. Ah! Oh, I'm going to type in a code. Oh wait, let me retry that. Okay. I typed in face punch. I don't know what it means. Maybe it's just like someone got punched in the face. How do I go back? I don't know. Okay. I think there's nothing else to do because he's gone. Oh, what? I'm gonna go through the way that he didn't want me to go through. Wait. Well, I did him a favor. At least there's like a texture. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess. Guess that's enough for today. We did enough. So yeah, I'm gonna do more videos of this. Tell me if you want to do a different game or anything else. So yeah, leave a like or subscribe or something. I don't know. Waffles. That means bye. Bye.